12 years.
This is BBC World News. I'm Alpha Vitel. Our top stories. Fire and Fury, the author of the incendiary book about Donald Trump's White House, speaks in his first broadcast interview.
I will tell you the one description that everyone gave, everyone has in common. They all say he is like a child.
Brutally cold weather in the United States kills up to 17 people. Low temperature records could be broken in the coming days. The lines of communication are open. North Korea agreed to talks with the South. They are due to take place next Tuesday with a focus on the Winter Olympics. Also coming up in the programme, with social media under fire for spreading abuse, anxiety and fake news, Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg promises to fix Facebook.
Good evening, and I'm very glad to see you here. So, as Anastasia said that she sent she aided my request. Now, I'm just calling you, and do not turn your video on. We don't need your video because the connection will be very poor. So please connect to my Skype. Well, Anastasia, I don't know, but you do not answer my call. So again, I just want for everybody to understand. Hello, everybody. We talk here. This is a conversational class. We speak in English. Please provide your Skype names and get your mics ready to talk. English is spoken here. Okay. So there you go. Hello, Anastasia.
Hello.
How are you doing today? Yes, I can hear you fine.
Good.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Can you share a little bit about yourself? Where are you from? Which grade are you in? Whatever you want to say, please.
I'm 8 years old. I'm from Voronezh, and I'm here because I want to improve my English skills.
Excellent. Very good. And if I may ask you about your English book, which book do you study at school?
I'm studying university, so I don't use any special English book.
University, and which year?
I'm the first course.
And what is your, well, in Russia it's called department. In America it's called schools in the university. So what is your major? What is your future career? Please.
Actually, I'm studying as a translator, and I'm here because I will have an exam, a conversation exam, and I'm here because I want to improve my conversation skills.
Okay, good. So I just will remind the people present that we are here because this is a conversational class, and that is why I encourage you. Okay, Valeria, I will try and connect you also. Just hold on. Yeah. So I'm calling you, Valeria. Hello? No, I still haven't connected with you. Okay, Valeria, I don't know, somehow.
Hello.
Yeah, hello to you, and please meet Anastasia. Just say hello to her. Ladies, meet
Yes.
each other. Yeah.
Do you hear me? Yes.
Yeah. I can hear you
Okay.
fine.
What do I need to do? Sorry.
Just to
Introduce myself?
To say hi to each other. You know, that's the first time I have known you for maybe a week, so I know a little bit about you, but I don't think that Anastasia knows about you.
Okay. Okay. Hello, my name is Valeria. I'm 34. I'm here because I'm self-preparing for a C exam, and it's very good practice for me to be here with you in the lesson. And what else? I studied at the National University for Business and Management on the linguistic faculty, but I finished it in 2006.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
So, ladies,
yeah.
Please go ahead.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you wanted to say something. You just finished.
Yes, I wanted to say that at the moment I'm sitting with my baby. He's 2.5, and so I need practice with English. Yeah.
2.5 months.
What?
2.5 months.
Yes.
Okay.
2.5 years.
Years. So you see why I'm asking, because usually in the English language, when you say baby, it's before 1 year of age. This is a baby.
Oh, really?
Yes. Later on, it should be a child, a kid.
Okay.
Yeah. So baby, that's the difference. We have the same difference in, Stephanie's here. Probably I will join Stephanie to us. So where is Stephanie? Yeah. That's really cool to see you all today, and my best wishes, my greetings, belated greetings. Happy New Year to all of you, and Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas oncoming. Maybe you want to share a little bit about how you rang in the New Year. That's one of the ways to say to ring in the New Year. Okay, please.
Okay. Who will do first?
That doesn't. We just talk. If you want to, that's up to you.
Okay. I celebrated the New Year party with my family, with my husband, with my 2 children, at the house of our friends. After 1 o'clock, we came out to nearest park to see the fireworks. Yeah. And then we came back to the flat and began to celebrate with music, with dances. We sang different songs, something like this.
Okay, Stephanie, I cannot join you, and why is that? You can join us yourself. I don't know. I gave you a call. You didn't answer. Valeria, what did you do to ring the New Year in?
I said just. Sorry, I said.
Okay. Anastasia, how about you?
As for me, I was spending time with.
What was that?
I was spending time with my parents and family. We had a big, beautiful table with many dishes and during all night we just sitting around the table and talking.
Okay.
Was talking.
Good, good. So another question, kind of a regular one. Do you want to share any news? Just I can share my news. They are not that happy, but still. Hello, Stephanie.
Hello.
Yeah, that's so cool to hear you. How are you doing?
I'm talking with you.
Yeah, hopefully you're doing great. Okay, so if you don't mind, say a couple of words about yourself just for other people to know about you.
I'm Stephanie. I'm from Bryansk, and I'm 17 years old.
Okay, good. Anastasia, you are from Voronezh, right?
Yes.
And Valeria, you are from
Moscow.
You're from Moscow. Okay, cool. Very good. Excellent. And again, I just wanted to remind you that when you said 1 o'clock, we usually, in the English language, we say 1 a.m. or 1 in the morning. 1 in the at 1 in the morning. So good. And just, do you want to share any news? If you don't, I can share my news. So, any news?
My news, soon I will have my birthday on the 7th of January.
Happy birthday.
So I'm happy. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. Anybody else? All right. Yeah, then I can share. So, December 30th, I was, I just did some shopping, some grocery shopping. Wow, this kid, I think,
sorry, it was my.
Yeah, I understand. That's okay. So I just did the shopping, the grocery shopping, buying some, goodies, some good stuff for the New Year's dinner. And so I left my car, which is the Russian Lada, an old one, it's just like 21015. I left it parked on the shoulder on the road where it's absolutely allowed for the parking. And after I came back with my shopping, I saw that somebody hit and run my car a lot. Just totally damaged the rear side of my car. So that's one of the ways for the people. So he hit and run, if you understand what I'm saying. That's one of the ways to say hello and to say Happy New Year to me. I just wanted to share. So what do you think? I can share the picture with you.
It's a pity.
Yeah, I understand, but still, it's like that. Okay, I can share the picture. I can show it to you. Just hold on.
But it is said that the year is continuing at this time, and maybe it's not. Maybe you don't need to think that it's something with the new year. Yes, that it's bad things which are from the old year, and they will not continue in the new year.
Yeah. Can you see the picture?
Yes.
So this is how it happened. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So that's.
Do you have insurance?
Well, as I said, the person, the driver, he just hit and run, and I do not have the registration, the device to register to record, on my windshield screen, and I also there are no video cameras on the buildings around the car. So probably, and the police, after they came, they said that probably they would find nobody. Yeah. So it's a New Year present for me, which will cost me, around 20 to 30,000 rubles, and still it is not possible for me to start doing any repair or to go to the car mechanic, because I have to wait until the end of all of these days off in order to go back to this police station and to find out what they learned. Maybe they got to know anything. So I cannot do anything until they have the official paper done and explanation of what I should do later on. Yeah, but that's my news. As you said, that's probably a little bit sad news, but still, this is life, and this is how I celebrated my New Year and everything which happened to me. Okay, anybody else you want to share the news? No, nothing? Okay. So what I want you to do today is, if you remember the previous class, we talked about listening comprehension, and we did a pretty good job, I think. So what I want you to do today is I want you to complete kind of a test, several items. I'm not sure how many of them we are going to manage to do it during the rest of the class. So I just want you to participate and to do this test item after item in kind of a taking turns. So let's see, let's start with item 15, because I did previously with another group of students. And Valeria, if you don't mind, please read and try and find the correct answer.
Okay. Which one, the 10th?
The 15th.
Nobody knows why why the meeting was postponed until next week.
Okay, everybody agrees with this answer?
Yes.
Anastasia?
Yes, I agree.
And Stephanie?
I can see the picture. I don't connect with your website.
Oh, okay. So first you have to to come.
Okay, I can read. Yeah.
Well, you said that you cannot see the picture, but so first you have to join the classroom, and then you will see the picture. Otherwise, I can't even think how it will be possible for you to see the picture. Will you join the classroom?
Can you send me the link?
Well, this is not the link. I'm sharing my the screen of my computer.
I know, but
okay, the link to the classroom. Yeah, I understood. Yes. All right, yeah, I got you. So just hold on. I will. That's not a big deal, absolutely. So yeah, but you see, it says do not provide the links inside the classroom, and don't ask me why. So you see, it says here that links in the chat are not allowed. So I'm not sure whether it will work or not. So will it work for you?
Sorry?
I sent you the link and the chat window in the chat box. And in the chat box it says that it is not allowed to send the links through the chat box. So I'm not sure whether it will work or not. Does it work for you?
No.
You cannot join. You still cannot join me. So how can? Okay, I can send you the link in your Skype window. Okay. So yeah, I will share with everybody, but still you will get one. So have you got the link now, Stephanie?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So please join us.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry for this delay. So I think that you joined the classroom, right?
Yes.
And can you see, we are talking about the item of the test number 15.
One minute, it's loading.
Yeah. Yes, please. So I think that Valeria said that the answer should be D. And what do you think? Is it correct? Is it the correct answer? What do you think?
I agree.
You agree. So just read the correct version for me, just to be confirmed that we are on the same page. Will you, Stephanie? Will you please read the item number 15? Hello, Stephanie. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. It's loading.
Okay. All right. While we waiting for Stephanie to join us, it's just a question. Why the answer is not B? Nobody knows why was the meeting postponed until next week. Can you clarify your answer?
I don't know how I can clarify. It's not a very simple question. So we don't use after why the verb.
Okay. And why is that?
I don't know how I can just explain.
Anastasia, can you say something?
Which is the answer was correct, B or D? Because I think the answer is D. Is it right?
Well, we've been discussing, and I asked you, is it possible to have the correct answer B? Like nobody knows why was the meeting postponed until next week. Is it possible?
No.
Why?
Because a verb should be after the noun.
But this is a question.
but it's not question, it's парустика, утвердительное предложение.
Well, you can say, you just switch into Russian. Yeah. You can just say that this is a sentence, this is not a question, and this will be enough in the English. You don't need to say affirmative sentence because this will sound very Russian. You just have to say that this is a sentence with a full stop at the end, or a period, or whatever you say about the punctuation at the end of the sentence. So it's a sentence, it's not a question. Right. But you see, still, this is not just a question. Okay. And how about Stephanie? Can you see the page?
Yes, yes.
Okay. What do you think? What is the answer, and why is that?
No, I think it's D.
Mm-hmm. And why is that?
It's correct.
Yeah, I know, but can you explain? Because as I said, that we can choose another option, like nobody knows why, and then B, why was the meeting postponed until next week? Why don't we use this option? Okay, I will not torture you anymore. So this is so-called indirect question. Indirect question in indirect speech. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so, and indirect question, the punctuation at the end of the indirect question should be a full stop or a period. Okay. Or a dot. Okay, good. And then Anastasia, number 16. And so, just first of all, before you read, I want you to understand the task. So you see that some parts of the sentence are underlined, and they have the letters.
Yes.
So one of these underlined parts of the sentence is wrong. Only one. So which one is wrong, and how can you correct it? Okay, please go ahead.
Okay, that's fine. Air traffic control must use a form of communication be understood because a pilot's understanding of institution of critical. I think the wrong point is C.
And how would you correct that?
Actually, I don't know.
Okay. Any suggestions?
I think no.
No, I'm asking Valeria and Stephanie.
I don't understand the sentence.
Universe.
All right. So then. Yeah, yes, please.
We need to have this the third part of the verb, or ed at the end.
Well, okay, ladies. I see the problem. We have to study the vocabulary. So let's go back to number 15, and let me check whether you understand every word. I mean the vocabulary. How about postpone? Do you know the meaning of this word?
Yes.
Yes.
What is to postpone? Yeah. To postpone means to delay for later. To delay for. Okay. So, and now number 16. Okay. Let me just help you with a new vocabulary, and let's do it the following way. We'll open a new file just for everybody to see. So it will be postpone, and it's my goodness, yeah, that's so terrible. And then air traffic controller. What is that? Air traffic controller. What is that? You don't know?
Те, кто следят за воздушным движением, как-то так.
Yeah, but we have the Russian word for that. Okay. In Russian we say aviadispatcher. And they usually stay in a big tower, air traffic tower. Okay. So then the next is, so air traffic controllers must use a form of communication that is understood because a pilot's understanding of instructions is critical. So you said that see should be the verb in the third form of the verb. Everybody agrees?
I don't know.
What's that?
I don't know.
But what is your suggestion? What do you suggest?
Point is, I have no suggestion. It's difficult to me understand which word this should be.
Okay, Valeria, how about you? And Stephanie, how about you? Because you see, this is very typical for the Russian national exam or for the first certificate in English, absolutely typical item of the test.
Maybe it's universally understood.
Yeah, sure, of course. That is universally understood. Air traffic controllers must use a form of communication that is universally understood because a pilot's understanding of instructions is critical. How about now? Do you understand the meaning of the sentence?
Yes, first of all, I didn't mention the word understood.
Okay, Valeria, will you please be so kind and translate the whole sentence?
Диспетчеры должны использовать форму оповещания.
Коммуникации.
Да, форму коммуникации, которая бы была понятна по всему миру. Потому что понимание пилотов инструкции могут быть критичны.
Yeah, absolutely. Critical, this is crucial or life-saving. Okay, very good. If you just, if you are wondering what kind of a book is that, I will just show you the first page, and I can provide you the link. You can download this book. I like this author, Michael A. Pyle, because he did many editions of this book, and I have my paper version of the year, let me think, around 1991. This copy, I think, around something like 2009. So I just recommend you to use this book because you will have lots of fun. Lots of his tests are really fun to do. Okay, so let's go back.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's my pleasure. Definitely. Yeah. 216, that was the page which is necessary for us. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, and then number 17, I think it should be Stephanie.
And the curriculum at the public school is as good of any private school.
Mm-hmm. So first of all, the curriculum. Curriculum. Do you know the meaning of this word?
No.
Huh?
Resume.
No. It's not curricular vitae. Okay, let's. Yeah.
Curriculum like present.
Just hold on. I will show it to you. Curriculum. So let me just go to any kind of dictionary. Let's say it will be
like plan.
Excuse me. Oh, I will stay here. Just you will see it in no time. So I am just using this opportunity to share with you the link. So you see, it says. Let me just copy and show it to you. Yeah, that's the curriculum, and that's a very important term for
like
you.
Course.
Well, what I would say, for me, it's better like to say what I use.
Course?
This is what I use. Like I typed it for you. So that the last thing. This is curriculum. It's just like what, but it also can be a plan for education. It's the contents of what you study. Curriculum. Like I can say that this book, which we've been learning right now, it's a very good curriculum. All right. So the curriculum at the public school, and do you understand the word public school? What is public school? Public school.
Общеобразовательная школа.
Well, you know that you have two types. First of all, a public school for Great Britain is a very elite school, like Eton. A very elite school, privileged school, and this is in the English version of the English language, in the British version. In American language, and this book is for American language, you are absolutely correct. Public school is the so-called government school. Like what we have in Russia, in American language, it will be we have public schools. So the curriculum at the public school is as good and then everybody agrees?
I think no, it's
It's a letter D?
Yeah.
And why do you think so?
Because the grammar of English.
So you want the sentence sound as follows. The curriculum at the public school is as good as or better than those of any private school, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do you agree? Does everybody agree?
What is the difference between that and those?
That and those?
In this sentence.
Okay. That's not a big deal. Absolutely. Maybe somebody can explain instead of me. So what's the difference between that and those? So who knows?
Singular and plural forms
Okay, can you just give the Russian?
that are единственное множественное число.
Well, just translate into Russian.
Тот, те.
Yeah, you can say to, excuse me, to, ta, tot, and those, like you said, it's plural, and it will be. And what's the difference then between these and those? These and these. Okay, just hold on. This and these. Okay, so what's the difference here?
That этот, наверное, еще.
No, just hold on. This, and that is why I reminded you, this is это, and этот.
Эти.
And these should be plural, like I said. So what's the difference between that and this? This is closer, that is further from you. Like, дайте мне, пожалуйста, юбку в магазине, вы говорите. Да не вот эту, а вон ту. Not this one.
That skirt, please.
Yeah, not this one, but that one over there. Not this one, but that one over there. Okay? Stephanie, does it make sense to you? Hello, Stephanie.
Repeat, please.
Does it make sense to you? Is that the explanation? Is it good for understanding? Is it clear?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. You can go ahead with the sentence. So, you still think that D is a good answer? Okay, let's peep into the answers. So it's number 17. Let's have a look at 17. Okay, what is that? Ta-ta-ta-ta. Okay, the answer is C. Okay, and here is the explanation. Wow, the explanation is big. So, as or better than that. This combines two phrases, an equal comparison and a comparative. It also tests an illogical comparison idea. Okay, you can do it without me. I can provide you the link. So, the answer is C. So Stephanie was very close. The only thing is that those is for many things, for many schools. And you should have chosen for one school. So the curriculum at the private school is as good as or better than that of any private school. Okay. Thank you so much. It's been fun. Now, number 18, and Valeria, again, over to you. And you remember that the task is that one of the parts, which is underlined and which is with the letter, is wrong. So you have to correct this part. So please, just read aloud. Hurricanes,
Okay.
hurricanes.
Hurricanes hardly never reach the east coast of Florida, but some that were extremely hazardous. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So again,
Okay,
I think that
I need to think. I need to think a little.
yeah. I'm first of all, I'm asking you about the vocabulary as always.
Okay.
The most important part here is the vocabulary. So how about hurricanes? Do you understand the word?
Ураганы.
So for everybody to know, so hurricanes hardly never reach
Достичь.
at the east coast of Florida. I think that everything is just clear. But some that have were extremely hazardous. So what is
Разрушительные.
hazardous?
Ну, как разрушительные очень.
Why do you think so? Hazardous is. Can you think of the pack of cigarettes? On every pack of cigarettes, it says, "Smoking is a hazard to your life."
Ну, опасная типа.
Yeah, that's a thread. Smoking. Okay, let's check how they do it. Smoking is a hazard. And where is that? Yeah, smoking is a hazard to your life. Okay, we can watch the pictures. So smoking is hazardous. Smoking hazards. Smoking a health hazard. Okay? So every pack of cigarette has this sign. You never paid attention to that?
I don't smoke.
Yeah, I know, but you see, ladies, I also do not wear tights, but when I ask ladies how to say in English колготки, I know how to say колготки, but ladies, they don't, but you, every day you watch the pack of tights, the package of tights, you read this word and still you don't know that. So that is why I also don't smoke, but I need to know that the word hazardous is
Опасно.
Okay. Let's see the translation again.
Опасно для здоровья.
Yeah, that's slightly different. Hazard. I would say, yeah, risky. And like that, risky and threat. Okay, so let's put it in our new vocabulary for everybody to know. Okay. So it will be hazard, and I think that you will learn the new word today, which I will be more than happy. So hurricanes hardly never reach the east coast of Florida, but some that have were extremely hazardous. So what do you think? Where the mistake is?
Never.
So never, and what do you want to use instead of never? Okay, just give your ideas. Is it that difficult?
Ever.
Hardly ever reach the east coast of Florida. That's the meaning of your sentence, correct? Okay, let's go and check the answers. So, yeah, you are absolutely right. The word hardly is one of the negative concept words that cannot appear with another negative. It would be correct to say hardly ever. You do not use double negatives in the English language. Okay?
Only Russians can do it.
Well, actually, the British people do it a lot, but they pretend that they don't. But that's okay. So right now it should be who was Valeria? Were it you?
Yes, it was mine.
Yeah. Okay. Anastasia, you please.
Children raised in I don't see the word.
Yeah, I can make it larger. That's not a problem. So how about now? Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Children raised in foster homes require special attention to overcome the needs of abandonment and isolation.
Isolation. Okay. So again, first of all, we have to talk about the vocabulary, and that is why I like the book, because it contains lots and lots of vocabulary, which I like, because you have to learn a lot of vocabulary. So, children raised. What does that mean, raised? Are there? Воспитанные, выращенные. Children raised, воспитанные, выращенные. In foster homes. What is foster homes?
No, I don't know the meaning of this.
Anybody just give your ideas. Foster home. So what is a foster? Okay. Let me show it to you. Foster. It can be a family, it can be a foster father or whatever. So you see, yeah, yes, you can say so. Like, you know, it can be a foster father, a foster family, okay? Like, let's do it again to your vocabulary. And I encourage you to learn this word because this is very, very necessary. Foster. It can be foster family, foster father, foster mother, whatever. Okay, good. So, children raised in foster homes, requirement, special attention, requirement. What is that? Overcome, overcome. Overcome, преодолеть, the feelings of abandonment. And isolation, that's understandable. Okay, good. So what do you think about which part is wrong and how you will correct it?
I think it's the point A. And this needs another preposition. The correct preposition at. Raised it.
Well, I'm not sure. So anybody else? What are your ideas? Just listen to this. First of all, what I do usually, I listen to the sound of the sentence, and it doesn't sound good to me. Children raised in foster homes requirement special attention to overcome the feelings of abandonment and isolation.
I think requirement.
Yes, requirement. Yeah. It should be.
Because it should be a verb.
It should be a verb, correct. And can you? Yeah, the verb will be require. So very good. I will just show you the answers. Okay. So the verb is needed, require. Very cool. Okay. And Stephanie, that's yours.
Be in a private university, a well-organized charitable giving program in order to offer a sufficient number of quality courses and activities.
So, being in a private university, a well-organized charitable. What is charitable? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely correct. Charitable giving program in order to offer a sufficient number. In order to, what is that? In order to. Для того, чтобы. In order to. Okay, I will just give you, because this is very important. In order to. I just encourage you, ladies, to use that a lot in your speech. For example, when you want to say, in order to pass my exam in English, I have to study a lot, or I have to study a lot in order to pass my English exam. Okay? In order to, that's a very common phrase in the English language. Okay, so charitable giving program in order to offer a sufficient number of quality courses and activities. Sufficient. Like, yeah, you can see which will suffice you. Yeah, which will make you satisfied. Okay, so, and how about the choice? So, maybe. Yeah, and why do you think so? Yeah, I agree. Just read the whole sentence.
Being a private university, it developed a well-organized charitable giving program in order to offer a sufficient number of quality courses and activities.
Yeah, very good. And your reading now is absolutely fantastic. So let's have a look. Yeah, you see, it developed. And the sentence begins with a participial phrase. So if you go back and see, being a private university, будучи частным университетом, participial phrase, причастная фраза. The understood subject of the participial phrase is a private university, и понимаемый подлежащее этой причастной фразы является частный университет. Therefore, таким образом, должно появиться сразу после запятой, в этом случае в качестве местоимения it, потому что каждое предложение должно иметь спрягаемый глагол, и там нет другого глагола в предложении, и поэтому ответ должен содержать спрягаемый глагол develop. So it developed. Okay, cool. Now number 21, and this will go to Valeria.
With so many choices of wireless technology available, it's often difficult to determine which offers the best value and quality.
Yeah, I see that you did the correct answer, but still we have to work on the vocabulary. So with so many choices of wireless technology available, what is available? And wireless technology? Right, it is often difficult to determine. Yeah, you see, that's the new, yeah.
Сложно распознать.
No, hold on. To determine is slightly different, okay? Determine, and it's very necessary for you to know. Let's go back to the dictionary and see the dictionary. Just hold on, because this is very necessary. So you see, it's yeah, that's correct. Determine is like that. So let's study the vocabulary in a good way. Okay, excellent. And so to determine which offers which offers the best value and quality. Offers and value. Right. Ценность and quality. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, very good. So then Anastasia, 22 for you.
Entering the country in car may cause a different treatment by customs officials than entering by way of mass transportation.
So do you understand the meaning? Entering the country in car may cause different treatment by customs officials than entering by a way of mass transportation.
Yes, I understand the meaning of sentence.
Okay, let me first of all let me check the vocabulary. So entering, what is that? Yeah, cause.
Причина.
Причинять. That's the verb here. Treatment.
Угроза.
Oh, no. Treatment means, okay. That's, anybody else? Do you want to add? Treatment. What is that? Well, usually it's you can use лечение, but this, of course, this is not лечение. Or we can say like I would say, but still we will go and see. Well, the vocabulary will give us very many ways to use this word, but I mean that's the meaning here of обхождение. You see, and then. The next word is customs officials. What is that? Customs officials. Oh no, sorry about that. It's you are slightly confused. You think of the word customer, and this is what you say. Just yes. That's correct. This is customer. What you're saying is customer. But we are talking about customs officer. Customs, like somebody said, and I don't know who said that, this is, yeah, that's correct. Different treatment by customs officials than entering by way of mass transportation. So, what do you think? Where is the mistake? B, and how can you correct that? Very good. I'm impressed, ladies. You know everything. Sorry, say it again. Yeah, I agree.
By car.
Yeah, entering the country by car may cause different treatment by customs officials than entering by way of mass transportation. Okay, let's check. Difficulty, we did that. Yeah, one can say in a car, and if you remember, I slipped, my tongue slipped, and I wanted to say in a car, but then I understood that I will help you, I will kind of prompt you and hint you how to which part of the sentence is wrong. So it says by car. Okay, very good. The time is up, but I think that it's still last item of the test, and we can do that. So Stephanie, it's your turn, right? Okay, please do.
The greater the number of bacteria attacking the system. I think it's C.
The greater the number of bacteria attacking the system, begin treatment as soon as possible. Okay. Anybody else?
I think the same.
Okay.
The same.
So Valeria agrees, and Stephanie agrees, and how about Anastasia?
As I said, I agree.
Okay. Valeria?
Yes, C.
Okay, ladies, I'm not sure about that. You see, it's in my understanding, it's slightly different. Okay, but let's have a look at the answers. Okay, just listen again. As I said, if you want to make sure, just pronounce the sentence and listen to the sound. Usually you will feel that something is wrong when the sentence sounds. The greater the number of bacteria attacking the system, begin the treatment as soon as possible. You see, the English language is very rhythmical. That is why we have lots of songs in the English language which are very popular, because the rhythm of the language is very nice.
I might begin treatment.
Probably it's point A.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, Anastasia, very true. Okay, let's have a look at the answers. So, the sooner the treatment must be begun. A double comparative has the same structure in both clauses. So, it's a parallel structure. The greater the number, the sooner the treatment must be begun. The greater, the sooner. Do you understand?
Yes.
Чем больше число бактерий, атакующих систему, тем быстрее лечение должно быть начато. The greater, the sooner. Maybe you didn't study this grammar in your secondary school, so I encourage you to study. Okay, ladies, it's been a pleasure as always, and today we learned a little bit of grammar and vocabulary from the tests by one of my favorite authors, and I just remind you the book. This is TOEFL CBT by Michael A. Pyle, and I can provide you the link if you want to, and on my page, and you can keep on working with another test from this book, and it also has other parts like the grammar explanation, whatever you want to. Okay, so any questions, any ideas, any observations, whatever you would like to say? Okay.
Well, thank you very much for your lesson.
This pleasure as always. Yeah.
Yes, it's a pleasure to work with you.
Right.
To study with you, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Good, I agree. Anybody else?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, as I said, and I wish you to have excellent ringing in the Christmas on the Christmas Eve in a day, in a couple of days, and I wish you to have excellent end of the rest of the vacation days off of this winter break. And so that's it for today. And if nothing can be said, then bye for now, and I will hopefully see you next Friday. And if you want to have the book, just go and visit my page. You remember this is emphasized English, and I will share the link to the book. Okay?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for listening.
All right. Bye for now.
Bye. Bye.